Hey, what's going on, everybody? BDF44 here with another video. All right, AD flu-like symptoms, questionable for tonight's game in New York. Um, I don't know what to say as a Laker fan. I mean, if he's sick, he's sick, man. Let him sit it out. I have no real feelings about that, um, because I know how it is to try to bull through flu-like symptoms. Been alive for 37 years. I've had some flus. They suck, and you probably don't want to play basketball. I just think it's kind of funny for people to laugh at because AD remains on the injury report. It seems continuously for one thing or another. But what I'll say to you is he plays. So I don't really know if it matters at the end of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes out there and tries to bull it out because that's really what history has told us. He's trying to make it a point to play through pain, play through injuries, and fight that narrative. So a part of me expects to see him out there. Um, and a part of me, if I were in his shoes, would probably be tired of seeing that day to day next to my name on everything. Because it's like, look, I'm playing in all these games. I'm never going to be 100%. That's what LeBron James said. Never going to be 100% again. When you play over 10 years in this league, you're probably not going to be 100% no night, no game. But, it becomes a thing where the narrative stays in the air that he's injury prone because every single time you see his name, it's day to day next to it for this or that or this or that. And it's like, I think it's time to kind of just stop making it so much news about his injury issues. We don't report on everybody's injury issues every day. You guys notice that? Every player in this league has injury issues. But it seems like every time Anthony Davis' name come up, we're talking about his injury issues. But at the end of the day, he ends up playing in the game. So it's starting to become a thing where I'm just wondering. It's just one of them narrative type things. It's like, okay, it's going to keep people believing that this guy is more injured than he is. We're going to keep pushing it out there that he can't play so that narrative stay out there for whatever reason. I don't know, but I'm starting to question it. I'm literally starting to question it. It's starting to get a little ridiculous. But nevertheless, he's going to be questionable to play. So, hopefully he can get back healthy and heal up and, not have to continue to fight through any ailments of any kind. Uh, it kind of sucks that this is the Madison Square Garden game. We mentioned that obviously LeBron James is going to be suspended for this one. So, for AD to possibly miss this game as well, just puts us further in a position to expect to struggle. So, it's going to be a Russell Westbrook special tonight. It's going to be a Russell Westbrook special. I firmly expect for him to try to do a lot this evening, because this is going to be the first time that in his entire career that he's going to be able to have the Lakers all to himself, and maybe the only time he'll ever have that in his career. Now, if you really consider it, all his life, he's been watching the Lakers and rooting for the Lakers. I'd imagine wanting to play for this team. And when he gets here, the fit is all funny. Can't really enjoy it. But he's arguably coming off his best game. And now it's basically on him to kind of run the show. Now, the problem is he's at his best when the big man is out there. One of the main things that he does is make his big man look better. So he's definitely benefits a great deal from having AD out there. This is not an addition by subtraction situation for him, based on that, But I think it does make his usage go higher, and thus puts him in a position to be able to do more of what it is that he wants to do. But as far as I'm concerned, that's not really a recipe for success for the Lakers, especially without size like AD and his defensive presence. So this could be a slaughterhouse tonight for the Lakers. It could be real ugly real fast. New York does not take nights off on the defensive end, and we're going to have offensive issues if Anthony Davis is not out there. We're going to have offensive issues anyway, just off the strength of how we run our offense. But, at least with Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, they would be able to play that two-man game that would give us a lot of domination, potentially. But understand, they got a lot of size over there in New York. That's not a small team. Mitchell Robinson is healthy. He's out there. Juju is out there. Obi Toppin is out there. So It's gonna be very very difficult to see the Lakers have success tonight if the Knicks play well. You know, Derrick Rose is spry and healthy. Kemba Walker out there. I mean, it's just R.J. Barrett. This is not the night you don't want your stars to be available for you. You know, this is a real Eastern Conference playoff team. You know, who has aspirations of being a contender this year. So you going into their house. Yeah. Good thing is, Laker fans, all of what I just said to you, the Knicks could be thinking all that, and that's a bad thing if you're the Knicks. The last thing you want to think is that the Lakers are just going to walk in here and just roll over because Anthony Davis and LeBron James ain't out there. You got to deal with the potential hot hand of Malik Monk. You got to deal with the potential all-star caliber play of a THT who has been playing like an all-star to start his season with the Lakers. So he's going to be coming into New York looking to make a name for himself, and I would not be surprised if he takes advantage of that himself. You know, he and Russell Westbrook play well off each other. So if the Lakers want to have some success out there, it'll be a lot of THT and Russell Westbrook two-man game in the open court. A lot of running, trying to get out in the open break as best as we can. Hopefully we can have some rebounding success. I don't know how, but, you know, that's going to be a thing. How are we going to rebound the ball? I don't know. But all in all, you know, the Knicks, if they come in with the right attitude, they should be able to beat us tonight. I'm just going to be honest. It's not – we're really, really, really limited coming in there. They're pretty good defensively in the perimeter. So some of our shooters, even though you would want to see them shoot more, you would expect the Knicks to guard that three-point line better than the average team. So this is all bad, man. It's all bad. We need Anthony Davis to play. If he can go, that would help the team. But without LeBron James, we're not expecting to win anyway. So it is what it is, man. I expect Julius Randle to go off for a triple-double tonight. That's what I expect to see. Maybe even 20-point triple-double. 20-plus point triple-double. This is going to be a game he's going to be wide awake for. He's going to want to beat his old team and prove to them that he should have been the guy they gave the money to. So, hey, I'm not mad at Julius. He's taking New York by the horns. That's his team right now, and they are doing good things. Evan Fournier is another guy who's going to light us up tonight. I see that coming. He's going to shoot us out of here. So, yeah. Potential trap game for the Knicks, but definitely a potential blowout game for the Lakers. That's what I got to say. Enjoy.